right, here comes Molly, right? Are you coming over because we have another strong emotions lesson? Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi. She doesn't know how to say hi. So yesterday, I encouraged you guys to make a blue zone plan for yourself, something that you can do when you're feeling like you're in the blue zone, like your energy's low. Today, we're going to talk about what to do when you're in the yellow zone. So the yellow zone are those strong emotions where you might feel confused, maybe you're worried or uncomfortable, feeling a little silly, maybe even starting to feel scared, okay? I would also add to this like frustrated, where you're not quite into the red zone type of frustrated, but you're feeling yourself start to get there. So the key thing to notice about the yellow zone is that this is the time to take action, right? By the time you get to the red zone, you're not really thinking clearly enough anymore to make good choices. But while you're in the yellow zone, you can sometimes catch yourself, make some really good choices, and get yourself back to the green zone before you end up in the red, okay? So today, I'm going to share with you my yellow zone plan. For me personally, the yellow zone feels like having too much energy in my body. So you're going to notice in my plan that a lot of my yellow zone actions have to do with using that energy in a way that doesn't get me into trouble. So here's my yellow zone plan. The first thing on my yellow zone plan is push-ups. The reason I like doing push-ups is that it's a way to let out my aggression without taking it out on anybody else. It doesn't hurt anyone. In fact, it's really good for me. I'm not great at doing push-ups, but it's still a really good use of my energy. Ready? I'm gonna come back here by Molly, and I'm gonna do some push-ups. 1, 2, 3, Already, my arm muscles feel weak and sore. And the most important part is it makes me laugh at myself, right? So that smile you see on my face, that's why I do push-ups when I'm in the yellow zone. Another one I like that can be easier to do if like maybe you're in a spot where you can't do push-ups is the tense and release that some of us have practiced. This one is really great because your body uses up the energy, but it's important not to keep your body tensed. The release is really important too. So you might do it like this, where you just ball up your fists for 5 seconds, and then you shake it out and let it go. Ready? You might need to do it more than once. Okay, that release part is super, super important because if you keep your body tensed, it's going to keep sending you the message that you're supposed to stay in the yellow zone. Whereas if you release and let it go, it sends a message to your body to get back to the green zone. Now, sometimes those don't work. Another strategy that I use a lot is to walk away, okay? This can be a really helpful strategy if you know you need to have a conversation with someone, but you're just not quite ready yet. So in my house right now, I will often go on over to the kitchen and I'll clean some dishes or something while I wait to feel ready to talk to Charlie. And that can really help me because that's a time where I can be somewhere else to take my deep breaths, be somewhere else to do my tense and release. And that way when I come back and I talk to Charlie, I'm ready to use kind and appropriate words to help solve the problem with him. And then the last one is to use that self-talk. I know that's come up a lot this week, but that's because it's like really one of our most important strategies. It's that voice inside our head that tells us we can do this. So for example, if I'm feeling confused or worried about one of my small group lessons or about a work that I'm supposed to do and I don't know how to get help, I can use self-talk to say things like, wow, I caught myself in the yellow zone. I'm not in the red zone yet. That's so great. If I'm in the yellow zone, then I can still think clearly and get back to the green zone, right? You might be able to say something like, I need to ask for help, or maybe I can do this later when there's an adult available to help me, okay? That kind of self-talk can really help you get back in the green zone. It's been a great week. I will be back next week with some different social emotional learning lessons. I hope that this has been helpful to you. If you've made your own blue zone plan and yellow zone plan, I would encourage you to like put them up on your refrigerator, hang them up in your room, put them somewhere where you see them every day so that way you can catch yourself in the yellow zone, you can catch yourself in the blue zone, and you can make sure that you're keeping yourself out of the red zone as much as possible. Bye guys.